Hey, right guys, Trash Munters Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 14 of One Tree Hill Season 5. Last episode was kind of like a big therapy session for all the characters, which, you know, like I said in that reaction, some parts of it I enjoyed, some parts of it were a little bit bland. I'm very confused as to why Luke is still going after Lindsay. I think he's just delusional at this point. I think he's clearly, I don't know, doing what he thinks he needs to do, but also not like what he wants really at all. I don't know. I do feel like part of him does love Lindsay for sure, but come on, bro. I think he's kidding himself at this point. So yeah, Luke's is delusional, still going after Lindsay, and we're gonna get a great storyline of that still, I'm sure. Peyton talked to some random character we've met once or twice, which is annoying. Brooke going for a baby had good moments in there. Nathan and Haley chatting things through had decent moments. Dan was the best part of the episode. So it was a mixed bag. It was a mixed bag for sure. And I think I can't say just yet because we do still have 5 episodes left, including this one. So that is still a good amount of episodes. But I'm going to say this might be weaker than season 2 this season. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to officially decide when we do finish the season because, like I say, Haley was really bad in season 2. But you had a lot of great stuff in season 2 as well. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see on that one. So yeah, episode 14, guys. If you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the early and uncut reactions to One Tree Hill, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below. By the time this one's on YouTube, Patreon will be a few episodes into season 7. But for now, let's do this.
Tree Hill.
Nice, healthy family. I love it.
You're lucky. You have a hairline fracture.
Oh yeah, where's Quentin been? I actually genuinely forgot about him. He just disappeared for 2 or 3 eps. I guess they've had other things going on, like a wedding and all that stuff. So
Does she miss me like I miss her?
you don't miss her though. You miss.
How do I get her back?
Peyton.
And then another day without her begins.
Lucas is the worst.
Lucas.
Is that it? Just Lucas. Lucas.
Brooke. Oh my god, I have to pee.
Yeah, that's me when I wake up, to be fair.
What day is it? What time is it?
I also think that
What
as
the
well.
hell did I drink last night?
Oh yes, Mouth, what are you going to think about?
Millicent, you smell so good.
Oh my
I have to go
god.
to work. What do you mean I'm fired? I wasn't even that late.
Oh, so you were late again then?
Jamie.
Ah, that's kind of wholesome, I guess. Or is Dan going to think about a gunshot?
Keith.
To interview the Nannies.
I hate it when you spell.
Say hate.
Oh, the nannies. Okay. Bro, I literally what?
Doing a really great job with the chapter reports on Les Mis.
I've just seen a spoiler. The show just spoiled something for me. Fuck! Barbara Allen Woods. And when they do the guest star, would you not just do guest starring in the credits when they've showed up? Oh, bro. As Deb's coming back this up then.
He asked me not to say nothing to you about this. He think the injury gonna cost him a scholarship.
I'll tell you what's going to cost him a scholarship. Playing injured and going 4-8.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, surely it's better to let the hand fully recover and try again at some point. Again, he's going to miss out on a lot of opportunities, but everyone's going to be watching you play like shit.
You want to show me your jump shot?
Alright.
Welcome back, Luke. You good?
I'm working on it.
Fucking Lucas loved that handshake. He thinks he bossed that. It's like, yeah, I'll fucking smash that handshake. Marvin, will I get a job today and get fired instantly because I'm late all the time and then be confused as to what? Go on.
Oh my god.
What? No.
Just a little raise and a little
Nice.
promotion. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. What's my title gonna be? Something cool, I hope. Well, we'll figure all that out, but we have to get you back to New York first.
Yeah, I guess she ain't paying her mum now, so might as well. She gotta leave for New York. By Mouth. Is Mouth gonna cry?
I'm not sure I can go back to New York. That's okay. Change of plans, I'm gonna need you here.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Oh,
So,
good.
that whole dilemma finished very quickly.
I'm gonna be a mom.
Wait, what? Oh, okay, well, sure. Sorted. I thought they were going to bring that up again for, like, a few eps, but there we go. Guess we're going to have another parent storyline. Brooke's different, though, to Haley and Nathan. Brooke's, like, going to be single mum mode.
They're giving me a baby.
Down. Fair play.
You do bad things sometimes, Daddy. And yours is still up there.
Not that bad.
Yeah, you haven't murdered Lucas yet. There's still time.
And then you, if
Yep.
the spot is hot, then he's there too.
My man.
Fair play, alright, Jesus.
Dad, and I'm not so
No.
bad.
God. You're the evils.
You feel?
Jeez.
Coach, you know how we roll, huh? You big game James know that.
Yeah, I know, but this is how I roll.
Okay. Lucas. Calm down, bro.
Mia's album is killing it. And are you ready for this? She has sold 40,000 copies.
40,000
Great. That's
copies.
really great. Do you have a demo for me?
I do.
It's
Hey,
my
that's
demo.
awesome. Who is it?
Me.
Haley James Scott.
No, I can't do this, Haley. Conflict of interest.
Yes.
Okay, but you just pushed everyone else's demo off the side, so...
Yeah, maybe that's because of the coaching. Easy. Look, I'm just saying, man. One of them disappeared for a month. The other one can't be trusted.
Oh, jeez. Skills can be trusted, by the way. So, we're going to have to disagree on that one, Quentin.
Shouldn't be a problem, right?
Do this, and all this nonsense goes away.
30 seconds.
Okay, pressure. I wonder if he's going to drop
See,
one.
you're one of the best shooters I've ever seen, Q. When you're healthy.
Oh, he's already in pain.
See, you and Quinn are the best shooters we got.
Damn. Luke's is way better when he's just being a coach, by the way. That should have been his entire storyline this season. Not his entire storyline, but more than his romance. And does anyone else agree? Am I alone in that? Luke's is way more interesting when he's just being a coach than when he's trying to be Mr. Romantic all the time. Oh, that shirt mouth. My
I'm
God.
getting a promotion and leaving Tree Hill.
Is that because his demo tape got
Why?
put in the recycling
Before
bin?
I got the job with the local station, I sent audition tapes everywhere. There's a good station in Omaha, and
Bye then.
they saw the
See ya.
Ravens feature I did, and
Bye.
offered me a job.
You should take it.
But
If it gets you closer to your dream, then you should take it.
He's not going to go for her.
I don't
If
think
he,
it's that easy.
Why not?
cause I love you.
Oh, because you're part of my dream too.
Oh my God, Mouse, you've known
Millie,
for
I
like
know we just started
5
out, but I love being with
minutes.
you,
At
and
least he knows.
I guess I was hoping we had a future together.
Oh,
Like, was it too early? Did I freak you out? Freaked you out, didn't I?
No.
you've been
There's no
freaking me
way
out
those
for
words
about
could have
2-3
been spoken
seasons,
out
Mouth.
from
It's
you.
fine.
Just promise me that if you do take the job, that I can have your room because I'd really like to find a place to stay that's not paid by the day.
Pay by the day. I should live in a hotel. I was like, what kind of rent is that? I could not listen to my own music. It was like, so I don't make any music, but if I did,
I say it's exactly what I need right now.
Well, guess what? Me too.
okay. You know, again, I'll take it over a romance with Peyton. So
I'll explain it all later. Peyton, how crazy is this?
No, Brooke, honey, that's awesome. God, Haley and I thought
I'm
we
into
had
the
big
story
plans.
just because Brooke's this excited about it.
We're gonna make an album together.
Oh, whatever. I'm getting a baby. I have to go. I'll call you later. Excuse me.
Who cares about your dreams?
I'm gonna be downstairs.
Don't go in on skills. He deserves, I don't know, nothing but love. Don't ever go in on skills.
Listen,
Man,
Q.
thanks for nothing, man.
Well, oh,
I
bro.
trusted you, all right? You know what? I needed a scholarship.
Yeah, but
I
bro,
need
you
to
were
keep
not
your mouth
going
shut.
to.
That's what I needed.
Okay.
But you went all Uncle Tom on me as soon as Master Lucas got back, huh?
Master Lucas, jeez.
Just consider yourself lucky.
Damn. He's delusional, Quentin is. I'm sorry. Yo, he's clenching his fist, bro. That's a depressing room. That wallpaper is not the one. But,
Hi, Grandpa.
there's so much I want to say, and then things keep happening. It's like every time I'm about to get to a point, something else happens.
Jump me again. Now's your chance. The truth is, I was hoping. No, don't. Dan, don't hope. You hear me?
Don't hope, ever.
There's no hope for you.
Oh, no. Dad! No, I get it.
Grandpa Dan seems nice. How come everyone's always always mad at him.
Jamie does not talk like an actual kid that age would. No way. He's like proper just making conversations all the time.
Took him away so you could never see him again.
I guess I would be really mad at him. And sad.
I would be really mad at him. I would study a philosophical book about him, and it's like,
That's
okay,
how we
well,
feel.
don't get me wrong, though, Jamie is wholesome. Look at him. Hugging Luke. Oh, that bear, what the fuck? You bought it?
Is it a boy or a girl? And are his parents coming too?
Okay. She's a girl, and she gets here tomorrow. Her parents don't come with her, and they didn't tell me what's wrong with her. They're just sort of gonna hand her over, and we go from there.
Oh my god, she's gonna be like a psychopath. You know, like the film The Orphan. I bet she's like that. Like she can bring out the dead if One Tree Hill goes down. If Riverdale can go down that road, One Tree Hill definitely won't because Riverdale is one of a kind. So never mind.
Hey, what you doing?
Oh my
Looking for
lord.
places to live.
Well, stop, because I found you a place. With me.
With me,
I passed on the
we're
old
gonna
job.
get a house
Moving.
together. There's no way she hasn't dumped him already for that outfit. I'm sorry.
You'll get to see me every day. I mean, what do you say?
Oh my god.
But I just can't.
I would get the ick is what she needs to say.
Sorry. But I'm really glad you're staying.
She's pregnant and she's... I don't know. Imagine, it's just like everyone's just having a kid this season apparently.
Goal is gonna be to give this baby up after the surgery. You know you're gonna fall for her, Brooke.
Oh,
She's
okay, I get what's happening. Okay, I get what's happening. She's not like having a kid, but she's temporarily having a kid.
Surprise.
They just had to do it and they couldn't have Lucas not talk about Peyton or Lindsay for 5 seconds. They went the longest it's gone in a while, 23 minutes?
It must have been good to spend time with your mom and Lily and Andy.
And now they're hanging out.
I feel bad for you. I feel bad for Lindsay, and I
feel-
feel responsible.
Oh, you feel bad for Lindsay? Somehow!
I really hope that doesn't come off as arrogant, okay? But
No, it doesn't. You are to blame. But so is
It's not
Lucas,
bad.
so it's fine. No.
She loves me.
Oh my god.
I love her.
Keep resuscitating, guys. I can't deal with this.
Kid's a lot hairier than I thought he'd be.
What? Oh.
Very funny. And he.
Yeah, hilarious
Yes,
chase.
you talked to Owen.
My
Yeah.
god.
He's just a little threatened with all the baby stuff.
Yeah, you said that on the phone.
So Owen's done, is that it? What's the
Did you
point?
say?
And he's not coming by either.
Great. What was
And
the
why
point?
did you?
Owen seemed like an
Well,
alright kind of
I'm
character.
taking off. Thought I'd say goodbye and congratulations.
What was the point? I know it's a mid-season break, so I'm guessing he got, not fired, but maybe he left for another job. You're looking at everyone. She looks dead. You look like a corpse, Ellie.
Call me if you need anything.
Yeah, they're trying to sell
Someone to talk
Jason
to,
Brooke. What a shocker.
Carpets. I'll see you around.
Oh my god. Don't get me wrong, Chase seems way more likable this season than before. They actually have a bit of chemistry here, but
Don't take that one stuff too personally.
I take it
I
personally.
won't.
Because you've wasted my time.
I know how you are.
You've literally wasted my time.
It's
Haven't
just
you,
a
Ellie?
big deal.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh!
Sure, come on.
Oh!
What's wrong?
Maybe nothing. I hope.
Oh my god, is she
Okay,
actually
just
pregnant?
have a seat. What's up?
Oh my
Well, I
god.
think I'll stand. I know I sort of freaked you out when you asked
Come
me
on,
to stay
don't.
here, and well, there's a reason.
Let's prepare.
Great. I knew it.
Marvin.
Mouth, go
Well,
away.
it's either that or you're completely repulsed by me.
Don't say it. Is she... Okay, she did just down that, so...
I'm a virgin.
Oh, was that it? Oh my fucking god! I want to die. That was that big build-up.
Such a perfect girl.
Oh, Mouth! Go away! So... so awesome, dude. You're so awesome, yeah.
Pressure you about.
Yeah, great.
I am so into you, and
You're so awesome,
I
dude.
want you here.
I want to fucking
You say
die.
yes?
Okay. Yes.
I bet people love these two as
If
well.
you think it can work.
I bet they love
They
these
can.
two, and I'm just shitting all
does.
over them because his mouth. Ellie, you've been staring at me for 5 minutes during this entire scene. What? I gave you a cuddle and I cuddled you all. No, go away. We can cuddle later. Go away. I can't concentrate. I'm sorry. When a Pomeranian just stood there like.
course. I do know some things about you, Brooke Davis. And you're gonna be a great mom.
Also, I'm going to go on a rant about the Peyton and Lucas fans after this episode, so stick around. It's not really. I'll get into it at the end because I'm just confused by something.
Comes to single moms, I had a pretty special one.
Who abused you, Lucas?
It's good that you're a little scared.
Mentally and physically. Your mum was fine at best, Lucas. At best. But true, Karen was really amazing. She was a single mum, and she had to deal with Dan.
I'll try to find a person that's really ugly with a lot of great references.
Actually.
Oh, they're going to hire Deb.
Yes.
I haven't forgotten about Deb coming back this episode. Who should not be looking after Jamie, by the way.
What you trying to do, make some kind of comeback?
Trying to make a free throw.
Do it. Ooh. Left-handed. No, first.
Hey, this guy. Biggest rave in
I
the
like
world.
this.
Huh? Heard they clipped your wings.
Nathan going back. Wrecked.
I could beat you with my other hand. That ain't even my shooting hand. Some comeback. Mr. Jersey on the wall.
Yeah, we just started. Calm down. You're leaving?
Oh, Nate.
Nate, bro, what the fuck?
Come back, man. Where you going?
He's trying to get in your head. That's the whole point.
Nathan Scott, ladies and gentlemen.
He didn't even try. He took that so personally. Dan's just everywhere now, isn't it?
I can't even make a damn free throw. At least your legacy's safe, son. Just do your best.
Oh, bro.
Unlike some of us, you have nothing to be ashamed of.
Yes. Dan, the wise warrior.
Hey, man, you got a second?
Just don't come too close
Change
right now.
clothes, mouth!
I'm not saying everybody has to be a saint, but Millicent's a girl, you know?
So?
She's my girl.
What? What's that got to do with anything?
Talk to the fellas.
Oh my
It's all
god.
good, baby.
Alright, thanks.
Hey, you think
Yeah, girls can't talk about sex because, you know, it's a sacred subject for girls. How dare they say the words sex and penis and anything else? Just, oh, fucking shut up, man. It's such a twat. She's a girl, though, dude. Yes, Hayley.
Yeah.
Fucking sack Mia off. You've got your star right there.
How'd your workout go?
Oh, well, I gave up
Not
after
so good.
5 seconds, apparently.
But you know what? Whatever happens, we're gonna be fine.
That's the new nanny Mama hired.
Deb.
Someone call
Deb.
for a nanny?
Big reveal.
Grandma!
I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed that the show actually spoiled me on that. I'm happy she's back, don't get me wrong.
Great.
They've been feeding in the characters again, which is great.
It's been
But,
said,
yeah.
but sometimes we find our way to something
Don't
better.
say the word sex. She is a girl. Bit of harmonica going
I
on.
need to do this alone. I'm gonna be okay.
I love Brooke. Brooke's the most wholesome human. Apart from when she's not, but look how excited she is. She's nervous. They dipped rapid that honestly
Forming
later.
something better
Here's the
finds its way
baby.
to us.
Bye. And they've gone. They've literally dipped. They didn't tell her anything. Anything. There weren't like any tips or like, I don't know, advice. Just gone. Here. Bye. Oh, I guess it still stood there actually. Never mind. I thought they actually just left. Oh, Jesus. Alright, before we get into the review for the episode, the thing about what I was going to say, I've seen like loads of... I've started uploading, just started season 4 on YouTube, and there's so many comments saying that like Brooke and Lucas were only ever in it for the sex. Their whole relationship was physical. And I'm just like, are you delusional? Like what? Okay, I get like there was a deeper connection to Peyton and Lucas, and I think when Lucas and Brooke started out, I would have agreed. Like, yeah, it was very physical, and just they were just in it for sex, probably, maybe. But there is no way you can say that their entire relationship was in it just for the sex by the end of it. Brooke loved Lucas. Lucas loved her, I think. Yeah, it definitely did. Brooke definitely loved him. I'm like trying to think if Lucas definitely loved her, but I feel like he did. And there was more to their relationship than just the sex. They were way more sexual than Peyton and Lucas have been, for sure. But I don't see anything wrong with that. I think, like I said, at the end of season 4, I think it was, I miss Brooke and Lucas as a relationship because I just feel like they were way more exciting as a relationship than Peyton and Lucas have been. We've seen Peyton and Lucas together, and there have been very good moments between Peyton and Lucas. Not with this season at all. They've not had one decent moment in this entire season, but season 4, they were definitely really good. And season 1, they had quite a bit of chemistry as well. But I feel like seasons 2 and 3, Brooke and Lucas were just so good and so interesting. Out of every relationship we've had in this entire show, I'd say the best has been Brooke and Lucas. And I'm not there like, oh, I'm way over with Brooke and Lucas and I would Peyton and Lucas are awful, get them out. It's not like that. I still feel like Lucas and Peyton, when they're good, they are really, really good. And yes, I do agree that they have that kind of deeper connection than Brooke and Lucas did. But I think the show started out like having Brooke and Lucas just be that physical thing that was going to happen, but I felt like it built into more than that. So I think like people who are commenting, saying that it is, I mean, it might be an opinion thing, but it's very much said as like matter of fact, saying that they were only in it for the sex. And if you think that, then you've not been paying attention to this show, and definitely not been paying attention to Brooke and Lucas, because it was very much clearly more than that. At least I believe that. Like I say, yes, Peyton and Lucas have a deeper connection. There's no denying that really, but for me, I just felt like Brooke and you can be on board 100% with one of the relationships out of the two, but still admit that, the other relationships had more going for it. Like I say, I'm more on board with Brooke and Lucas, but I will admit there is a deep connection with Peyton and that they're destined to be. It was always destined to be kind of thing. So, and like I say, Peyton and Lucas have some great scenes. They've had some of the best scenes throughout the entire show has been between Peyton and Lucas, but I just don't find them... I feel like Peyton and Lucas, they were more interesting before they got together. As soon as they got together, they were suddenly not interesting anymore. Whereas Brooke and Lucas, they were interesting building up to them getting together, and they were interesting when they were together. So that's kind of where I lean on that. But yeah, I did not realise how heated the comments were going to get in One Tree Hill on YouTube. It is wild out there. Just go to like the end of the second half of season 3 / I've like I say just started season 4 on YouTube, and it's already the season 4 episode 1. The comments are already coming in like going off about it. I was like, Jesus. I'm just surprised because obviously I've just been uploading it to Patreon, and no one's really had that. People have like had their opinions on which relationship they prefer, but it's never been like in a heated way. No one's really like got into it in the comments or anything. They've just, people have disagreed in the Patreon comments, but it's been like just kind of like a disagreement and move on. Where YouTube is a different beast at the moment, which is interesting. I find it kind of funny, but yeah, damn. And like I say, people who are commenting that aren't going to see this video on YouTube for about 4 or 5 months, so that's kind of funny as well. But yeah. Episode 14, very good episode. I think this was one of the better... let me just go back. I think the last episode was episode 12. Jeez, I didn't realise how much of this is. 4.5, so I'd say this is the best episode since 11. Episode 12 was good, to be fair. Yeah, it's way better than the last episode. I think the only thing I didn't like about this episode was Mouth. I don't care about his romance. I don't care about his speeches. I don't care about him at all. Like, it's funny, taking the piss out of Mouth and having a bit of a laugh with it, because I have to at this point. Because I can't sit here and take his storyline seriously. I just can't do it. I don't care about him at all. I find him so annoying, so I have to sit there and like come up with reasons to enjoy the episode or his storyline in some way. He's a joke of a character. I don't get how he's endearing to anyone at all. He should have stuck as the side character best friend or like friend for the group, and like have him have a romance, but it should have been like Tracy or someone that I kind of was on board for that. That was fine, and then it just got repetitive, and we've gone down that road with Mouth anyway. And here it's like, okay, yeah, maybe she's the one for him, but I'm so uninterested in Mouth at this point that I don't care. And then like him going to skills like, just tone down the sex talk, because she's a girl. It's like, what? Okay, yeah, she's a virgin, sure, but like, what? Did she tell you to tell him that? I'm very confused by what Mouth's little speech was about then. And he could have just said it and not said, oh yeah, she's a girl, by the way, that's the reason why. You could have just... Okay, so yeah, Mouth's very annoying. As a surprise to no one. Everything else, though, I think was really good. I'm glad that we had Lucas being a coach to Quentin this episode, and it wasn't him and Lindsay or him and Peyton. I mean, we had a bit of him and Peyton in the episode for one scene for sure, but for the most part, it was him focusing on Quentin and being a coach, which is Lucas at his best this entire season. Not this episode, but just when he's being a coach, he's the best. And he's still not even that great, by the way. It's not like I'm like, oh my god, he's like the best coach I've ever seen in TV. It's just the fact that it's not about him and Lindsay or him and Peyton and him coming out with some cringy dialogue. It's something different, so I can get on board with that. So that was good stuff. And like staying on Quentin, him obviously struggling with not being able to play, I think is quite good. But again, I still feel like we've seen this storyline 3 times now with Dan, Lucas, Nathan, and now Quentin, of like them going through an injury or something happening where they can't play. It's just again a little bit repetitive on that side of things, but we'll see. I do like Quentin as a character, so yeah, Skills, shout out to Skills. He obviously took what Quentin said to heart. He actually seemed hurt by that, which makes sense, but you can see him like clenching his fist, bro. I love Skills. He's my favourite character of the entire show at the moment, so I'm glad they're giving him more screen time. Hopefully they continue to do that, because he's had quite a decent amount this season, but I want him to have like an actual storyline, just like some... It's like Mouth gets this storyline of like the same shit Mouth's done over and over again, and like Skills, not so much this episode to be fair, like here he was like working out because he was, you know, taking offence to what Quentin had said, and then he's like being there for Jamie and he's being the coach, and so he had a lot to do this episode, but then he'll disappear for 3 eps, and Mouth is still there like bimbling about being a knob. It's like, can we just, all the screen time you give to Mouth, can we give that to Skills and give him like a storyline? Skills is way more interesting than Mouth by a landslide. It's not even close. So yeah, I guess Mouth still needs to have screen time, but can you swap it so like, you know, Mouth's getting the minuscule amount of Skills is getting way more. I know they're not going to do that, but Haley going to Peyton to make music. I think again Peyton doing something other than whining over Lucas or whatever, I think is just beneficial to anyone. So yeah, I quite like that. Haley getting back into music and Nathan getting back into basketball was really good as well. Brooke adopting. It's different how I thought she was just adopting a kid, but it seems like it's... I can't pinpoint exactly what they said, but correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a kid who's going through like a surgery and needs to recover in a different country in the US is given to someone while they recover. Is that right? So Peyton will only have this kid up to the point where they recover, and then they'll be shipped off back like some packaging to their actual parents. I could be wrong. That's kind of what it sounded like. I know you can do that with like dogs. So dogs, humans, obviously the same thing. But you can do that with dogs, like taking dogs while they recover from surgeries as well. So I'm assuming it's kind of in the same vein as that. But yeah, I'm into the story just because of how excited Brooke is. That like her buying all this stuff and like worrying and overthinking about it. It's like, as you would, obviously. But yeah, I'm into it just because of how not different her personality is, but we've had so much of Brooke just being like shat on by her mum throughout the season that it's actually kind of nice seeing her be happy and excited about something. So yeah, I'm into it just because Brooke's into it. So we'll go with that. I think that's everyone. Oh yeah, Dan showing up. You know, Dan's being Dan at the moment, but again, he's still very much the same of just like being a character who's just regret in a character. I said that last season, so he's kind of not really changed in that regard, but it makes sense, and we'll see what his character does. I'm sure he's going to try and ease his way back into Nathan's life. I hope they don't make it easy for Dan, but I hope by like this season, I think it would be ridiculous if Nathan was like, yeah, come on round for dinner kind of thing. But maybe next season we could start to see some progress with that. But yeah, I think it'd be unrealistic for them to be doing that kind of stuff this season. We'll see. And then Deb coming back, like I say, they spoiled. I'm annoyed they spoiled that in the credits at the start. I know every show does that, where it's like guest starring this character, but typically I like glaze over it because it's usually just the same credits you see every time, so I never really notice it. But yeah, this time I did. I wish shows, and they might do it with some shows now, I wish shows would just do like the guest starring. I get, do your producer, directed by, written by Chad Michael Murray, get all that, but when it's guest starring and it's like a reveal of a character coming back, save that till the end, please. This is filmed 20 years ago. This is not 20 years, not that long ago, God, but so it doesn't matter. But I feel like shows have stopped doing that a bit more. But back then, it was like they would spoil what was coming up. So yeah, I did see that Deb was coming up, unfortunately, but I'm glad she's back. We'll see. She was kind of annoying last season, so hopefully they don't. And season 3, was she? No, she was alright in season 3, from what I remember. Her best was season 1. Deb was my favourite character in season 1. It's so annoying. She was so good. And then season 2, she was annoying. Season 3, she was good again. And then season 4, she was annoying again. So I guess if we're going by cycle, then season 5, she should be decent in. If she's sticking around, we'll see. But also getting rid of Owen annoyed me. I haven't written that down as a negative, but you just spent about 5-6 episodes with Owen as a character and how he used to do drugs so he could like look after Rachel, who Rachel's disappeared, by the way. And then it's just like, no, Owen's gone now because we have Chase. What a waste of my time. What a complete and utter waste of my time. Like, that's like Mouth storyline bullshit. That is like bringing in a character, having a bit of a romance, and then just shipping him off. He didn't get too involved into it, so it's not like completely egregious, but you still spent a decent amount of time with Owen just for him to be like, oh no, he's not showing up. The baby thing kind of freaks him out. I know it is because it's a mid-season premiere. No, this one wasn't. I think the last one was. So between the mid-season, I'm guessing obviously the actor moved on or got fired because they didn't want to continue his storyline. But what a waste. I didn't think he was even that bad. I think he had one really bad episode where he's kind of annoying, but everything else he seemed alright. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but yeah. Rating, I'm going to go not quite an 8. I don't think it was a great episode, but there was a lot of really good stuff in it. Like I say, Lucas was decent, Quentin's stuff was great, Haley going back to music I really like, Brooke being excited is nice to see, Nathan going back to basketball was good, Skills actually showing some emotion. I mean, he shows emotion throughout the show, but we haven't seen kind of like that before, so that was good stuff. Deb coming back is kind of cool. And then in terms of stuff I didn't like, it was just Mouth storyline, which unfortunately was about 30% or 25% of this episode. And then Owen just disappearing was annoying. But so yeah, I'm going to go a 7 point... we'll go 7.7 out of 10. I think it's a very good episode. So yeah, there we go, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments. And if you do want the early and uncut reactions to One Tree Hill, then come and join us over on Patreon. They are, of course, going to be like a few episodes into season 7 by the time this one's on YouTube. And I'll see you next time for episode 15, coming towards the end of the season now. So until then, take care. Peace.